to the braid zone. Today we're going to talk about a simple thing that you can do with really long hair. Whether it's a client or your daughter, it's a quick, easy, simple thing to do. We're going to start by putting it up into a ponytail. This is her ponytail, and we're going to break it into several smaller ponytails. They're about equal length or thicknesses, so there'll be 3 when we're done. We're going to take the first one, break it into 2. We're going to apply some hairspray. Hairspray works for this better than gel. Gel has a tendency to make the hair goopy and thick, gets that coagulated look. The hairspray keeps the hair dry. It makes it a little crispy. We're tying 2 strands around each other in a very loose knot. This is an easy, quick braid. It adds volume and makes it easy to pin on the top of the head because the hair is bound and yet still maintains that volume. Putting an elastic band on the very end, and then we're going to pile this up around her hair. We're using a large bobby pin. Put it in the same direction as the grain of the hair so that you're not catching hair on the top. Put it inside the braid, turn it, catch the hair underneath, and then pin it to the hair on her head. Used a big one to catch most of that. We're going to use a small one just to flip the rubber band under so it's hidden. You don't want to see that rubber band. Use a smaller pin to hold that in place. Break this in half so that there's a total of 3 when we're done. And to help tame these flyaways and keep it smooth and crisp looking, we're going to apply some hairspray. Break it in half. Tie a knot around each other. Just keep tying all the way to the end. You want to alternate the strands that are leading the tie so that when you get to the bottom, both of those strands are the same size. If you only tie with one, you'll notice that one of them is disappearing. You'll run out of hair with one and not the other. So just alternate those. This one, I'm going to bring over here. We're going to pin that in place. Again, don't catch any surface hair because you don't want to tuck the rubber band under and hide it. Go ahead and look forward. As you can see, we're going to try to create something symmetrical. So we want this one to be pinned just so that it matches the other sides. And then we want to try to fill this in. This way, and then all the way to the right. Back around, good. So where is this going to go to make the rest of it look good? It seems to me like the best place is right here on top. Make sure the butt of the bobby pin doesn't show by pinning in with the grain of the hair. Okay. Go ahead and look all the way left and then all the way right. Looks like we need to pin in one more spot right here. So this is flattened, and this can be volumized. If you grab these little braid bumps from that knot braid and pull, you can actually give this some bulk and give it some volume. Anywhere that it feels loose, just go in and pin it again until it's as secure as you need it to. And you can add hairspray as you're adding bulk so that that bulk will stay and won't flatten down. So to give it volume and bulk, go ahead and look to the left. Just pull on that. Lift it up a little bit. And then if it feels loose anywhere, shake your head just a little bit and tell me if it's loose anywhere. You see that it's loose right here, look to the right. We're just going to put another pin right there. Good. And then you'll notice that we have accent strand hairs here in front. Again, we're going to use the hairspray to keep it shiny. We don't want it to look wet. We don't want it to look goopy. We want to keep that smooth, shiny, crisp look. The hairspray will do that. We can do anything we want with this accent strand hair. We can do knots to match it. Today I'm going to do a twist. So we're just going to take that hair and we're going to add some twists. At the end, we're going to place a rubber band. This rubber band is not going to hold that twist in. However, what it's going to do is provide a place at the very end for a bobby pin to catch an anchor. So that rubber band is essential as an anchor later. We're going to let this flow back into the hairstyle. We're going to pin it in a way that the bobby pin is hidden. And then we're going to let this rest of it kind of drape around. We'll hide the very end underneath the braid. You'll notice that this just kind of adds another little squiggly accent. Adds a little twist of style. One to go. Probably just right there so everything's in line. We're going to pin it so that it's hidden. Again, just underneath one of these knots. Go ahead and move forward. And we have a longer loop here, so we want one over here as well. So we're going to let this do what it needs to do in order to maintain a similar little loop on this side. Going to take one more bobby pin, so we stick that in and hide it up underneath. Once you get the look you're going for, you can spray it again and then add decorations to the right. Alright, look all the way left and then all the way right. So to help spice this up, to help make it more of a special occasion hairstyle, we're just taking some flowers and sticking them directly into the braid. These are pearl pins. It's a pearl on a pin. Because of the length of the pin part, you can just drop that in anywhere in the hair and it's going to hold even through dancing. Forward. All the way left, as far as you can. Good, and all the way right, as far as you can. If you notice a spot where some of the scalp is showing, just give a little pull with the tail end of your comb in the same direction that the style is already flowing to help cover that up. Thank you for joining us at the Braid Zone today. We'll see you next time.